The Internet 2.0 revolution is forcing us to reconsider nearly every aspect of our lives. The instantaneous spread of information is finding its way into the oldest aspects of our existence. From online dating sites geared to help us find lifelong mates, to online networking sites which help us keep in touch with friends and loved ones, the Internet shows no signs of slowing down.
Now I want you to see what's happening here. Can you hear the class? No, you can't. Why? Because it's completely quiet. They're all doing their work perfectly quietly, and this is a rowdy class.
Education is perhaps one of the most important steps in eradicating many of the modern world horrors. The static nature of schools caused by government meddling has stifled new means of information exchange. YouTube and the Internet present new possibilities for improving education by giving us a chance to reinvent our outdated system. Slowly, the Internet is creeping into the long corridors of our schools.
At Minneapolis Roosevelt High School, chalkboards are out, and Twitter and instant messaging are in.
My take on education is that if you don't engage the kids, you might as well be talking to the wall.
We know from previous research that engagement is important for achievement.
YouTube is creating a medium in which students feel they can participate, where they are free to express their individuality and unique processes of learning. The system is beginning to adapt to the students, rather than the students adapting to the system. But is it too late? Boring lectures, prison-like schools, and repetitive coursework have caused students to despise education. Most never recover an urge for learning. If we intend to continue to cattle prod children to learn, we shall continue to stifle education and creativity. Consider what education is now, and imagine what it can be. Education is work. It can be play. Education is the classroom. It can be on demand. Education is forced on students. It can be wanted from students.
Students love the program.
I love this class a lot. It's the best class so far.
Children would much prefer to play video games and utilize interactive media such as YouTube. We have been taught that education is work, and work comes before play. Perhaps we are mistaken.
UTBA 98, 198. Discuss on game theory with applications to StarCraft.
It's entitled Game Theory with Applications to StarCraft. So it's not going to be a class specifically about StarCraft. We're simply going to use the architecture, the structure of StarCraft to discuss real-life issues.
Education has snuck off school grounds and made its way onto the Internet. The engaging, entertaining, visually stimulating way in which YouTube is rekindling the spirit for knowledge is shown in the millions of views similar educational videos receive. And it's not just education about concepts from video games which have captured our attention. YouTube EDU hosts multiple higher education university websites such as Harvard, Yale, and Cambridge, each with well over 1 million views. Videos such as these are gearing themselves towards explaining complex concepts by utilizing captivating visual elements, relevant topics, and intriguing dialogue. YouTube is helping spread this information rapidly, and in doing so is rekindling our generation's lost love for learning.
Where there's no water, is it possible there could be some life there? In rotifers, when you add water, everything changes. The animals are unlocked from their molecular prison. And just like Sleeping Beauty, while the world around them changes, these animals are just the same as they were before.
YouTube provides us a means to keep up with the demands of our fast-paced modern world. Visual aids are providing ways to help students visualize concepts while uplifting music bolsters their attention. These elements help stimulate the brain and help to make education happen.